on a Sunday. Yeah. Let's next welcome our next speaker, a woman I admire very much, an inspirational leader in our community, Shannon Sykes, Nearing, who is a Kalamazoo City Commissioner and a local community activist.
Here, Shannon, I'll point it. I've carried too many of these over the years. Bear with me. I think we all been asking each other today and yesterday, are we okay? Can you not hear? How's that? Better? All right, let me talk a little bit louder. So first off, I'm gonna ask you to bear with me. I know we all been asking each other, are we okay today and yesterday? And the truth is, I'm not. I've been doing this too long. I've been up here in front of you too many times over the years. And I am exhausted. One thing that I want to note to my sis, Jaquise, I know the fallen was one of your comrades yesterday.
Oh, no.
You make me a better freedom fighter and a better person, and I thank you for that. So, Jaquise and I worked together way back when we were just a small group of obnoxious, rabble-rousing activists with Kalamazoo for Justice. And we had conversations back then about why are we so tired? Why are we so exhausted? And what we knew was that there was not enough of us doing the work. And when you are a small group of folks trying to do the work, you're carrying a whole heck of a lot of burden. And so I'm glad that there are more people doing the work, but there aren't enough of us. And we need to do more. So normally I come up here and I stand and I normally have a message for white supremacists and the KKK and Nazis, but I don't today. I have a message for you. I have a message for white liberals, for white progressives, for white allies. And please understand, because some of y'all are even members of my family, I say this with all the love in the world. You are failing. You are not doing enough, and you are not doing it right. And let me help you understand why you're not doing it right and where that failure comes from. Because too often we are quick to decide what we should be doing and what needs to be done for communities, rather than listening to the activists who are a part of those marginalized communities and letting them tell you what they need and what they see and what they feel and what you all need to do.
Speak it. Speak it.
And while you all are failing, my people are dying. Hashtag after hashtag, my people are still dying at the hands of a white supremacist capitalist society that can only find value in those we deem respectable enough.
Yep.
And so let me help you out. If you feel that a part of your work is to help folks of color better understand their interactions with the police force, you're doing it wrong.
That's right.
If your idea of working with young youth of color is to fix hardened hearts, you're doing it wrong.
Right.
If you cannot see the connections between our beloved Ian Lee statue and the Robert E. Lee statue that they are fighting about in Virginia, you are doing it wrong. For the love of God, the same checkbook that wrote hundreds of thousands of dollars to get Donald Trump elected, you are doing it wrong. If you are in work to address poverty by teaching us how to navigate better, you are doing it wrong. If it makes you uncomfortable that our young people know who Willie Lynch is, you're doing it wrong. And if you know all the truth in what I'm saying today, but you can't be bothered to tell your folks the truth in what I'm saying today because it's too uncomfortable, or maybe it's a waste of time, or they won't get it anyway, you're doing it wrong. Here's the thing. You may feel like you're getting nowhere. That's real. I do too. My people do too. Every day it feels like everything we do doesn't matter because we're not getting anywhere. But guess what? We don't have the option to go sit down. Because we got kids coming up that need to survive. So get uncomfortable and waste your time. And if it's not supposed to do that, maybe we get somewhere. Because Virginia is not so far away. And the same white supremacy that led to terrorism yesterday in another state permeates our everyday existence here in Kalamazoo and leads to poverty, addiction, pain, and anger, the dropout rates of young black male youth, lack of opportunity for those that don't navigate well enough, assimilate fast enough, behave respectably enough. Well, enough is enough. And so I have 3 jobs for every one of you when you leave this park today. This is not optional. The first thing you need to do when you get home is you need to take your own individual test on implicit bias. There's a great website, Harvard put it out. And when you get your results, don't evaluate how it doesn't apply to you. Analyze what it actually means about you. And use that information to start questioning the thoughts in your head when you come across certain folks. Because some of us who are liberal and progressive and white allies still see a young man of color in a hoodie and still feel just a little bit threatened.
Say it! Say it!
Evaluate that internal voice. Figure out what it's saying to you and start dismantling that. Next, call, visit your folks. Because those folks in Virginia are your folks. I got somebody I got to reach out to. They are our friends and our family members. They're the uncle that makes you uncomfortable at the Thanksgiving table. We keep saying it. Talk to them. Talk to them until they hear you. And if they don't hear you, let them know that they're not family anymore unless they get this right. And last, and certainly not least, stop helping us navigate and start helping us dismantle. And if you don't know how to do that, and I'm gonna wager you probably don't, find an activist from a marginalized community. Find an activist of color and ask them what your marching orders are. What is your to-do list? And let them tell you. And don't tell them, well, you know, I used to do this work over here and that really won't work. Do what they tell you to do. Now, some of y'all are going to be real upset about what I had to say today. If you are, you got a whole lot of work to do unpacking where you're at.
Next, I'd like to bring to the stage, after those powerful, powerful words, we want to hear now from Jay Maddock. Jay is the Executive Director of Outfront Kalamazoo. Please welcome Jay today.